Hey guys, welcome back. So in the last video, we compared recursion and iteration, whereby we saw that the space and time complexity in general for an iteration is always better than recursion. But again, there are situations where we use recursion instead of an iteration. Hope that idea was clear. Now in this video, let's talk about when should we use recursion and when should we avoid it. So let's get started. So as we have already discussed in the introductory video, recursion is always used when we can break down a problem into sub-problems which is of similar nature. So in those kind of cases, we should always be using recursion. Now the next thing that we should be aware about is whenever we are using a recursion, there are always some extra overhead. So at a programmer's level, we do not get to know about it, but system does it internally for us. So there are some time problems as well as space problems for system. So if we already know that we can compromise a bit with time as well as space, in that case we can go for recursion. But there are situations where we cannot compromise either with time or with space. For example, if we are working on an embedded systems, in those kind of cases, the space is a big problem because we don't get much of a space. So in those kind of cases, we try to avoid recursion as much as possible. Similarly, if there are any mission critical kind of a project like a software for an airbag in a vehicle, so there even fraction of second counts. So if we are implementing a software for an airbag of a car, so there since the time is extremely crucial, so we will try to avoid recursion in those kind of an applications. Now there are very repeated situations that occurs very often in our life. That is, we need some quick but dirty solution. So in those kind of cases, if recursion is used, it is way better than an iteration. A very simple example for that is implementation of Fibonacci series or even implementation of factorial, which we saw some videos back in our previous videos. There we saw that when we are implementing those two mathematical problems using recursion, it is very simple. We are done in max 2-3 lines of code. Though if you would have implemented those methods using iteration instead of recursion, the efficiency would have been better, but we would need to write a much longer code. So in those kind of problems, we can always use recursion. Fine. So those were the three major cases where we can safely use recursion. Now is there any situation where recursion cannot be used? So the answer is simple. Whenever the answer to above three questions or points is no, in those kind of cases, we should not be using recursion. That is, if a problem cannot be broken down into sub-problems, or if we are extremely cautious about time or space complexity, or we don't need a quick solution, in those cases, it's always better to use an iteration approach. Fine. So I hope you have understood when to use and when not to use a recursion. Now with this we come to end of this video. In the next video, let's talk about what are some of the practical uses of recursion. Thanks for your time. See you in the next video.
Please subscribe, like, and share our channel. Keep supporting us.